Hi children, Namaste all of you. How are you all? I hope you are fine and please take necessary precautions to get away from the COVID-19. I hope we have studied in the last class and you understand about the evolution of computers. And the next lesson, chapter 2, we are going to discuss about Windows 7. Windows 7. So what are its features of Windows 7? Describe the features of Windows 7. We'll study in this lesson one topic. Managing files and folders. Changing the view of files and folders. Group files and folders. Describing libraries in Windows 7. So what topics we'll study in this lesson? Describing features of Windows 7. Manage files and folders. Change the view of files and folders. Group of files and folders. Describing the libraries in Windows 7. So these topics we'll study in this lesson. Now the mind map of this lesson, we have the mind map of this lesson. The mind map of this lesson is containing features of Windows 7, files and folders, managing files and folders, changing the view of files and folders, grouping files and folders, libraries in Windows 7. So what we'll study in this lesson? Features of Windows 7, files and folders, managing files and folders, changing the view of files and folders, grouping files and folders, libraries in Windows 7. Now we'll discuss in detail what are the features of Windows 7. See, we have the features of Windows 7. Windows 7 was created in 2009. When the Windows 7 was created, it is created in the year 2009. So this version is much different from its predecessors, Windows XP and its Advanced 2. Some of its features are as follows. So it is created in the year 2007 and this version is much different from other versions. It's previous versions like Windows XP, and it is also advanced when we compare with the other versions of Windows. Now, what are the features of this Windows? So it has new themes, desktop backgrounds, and screensavers. The first feature it has new themes, desktop backgrounds, and screensavers. It has a new start button and start menu. Start button and start menu. The jump list feature lets you view the recently opened files. So what is the use of this jump list feature? It helps you in viewing the recently opened files when you right click on the program icon on the taskbar. So we can view the recently opened files using the jump list. Next feature it is the gadgets. Gadgets provide information and are fun to use. The desktop shows the show desktop button on the taskbar minimizes all the open windows and displays the desktop. So the other feature of Windows 7 is the show desktop button on the taskbar minimizes all open windows and displays the desktop only. The sticky notes lets you to put the reminder notes on the monitor. Sticky notes is also one of the feature. It helps us to put the reminder notes on the monitor. The last feature it is the shake windows feature. It quickly minimizes every open window except the one you shake. The word itself, it says shaking means it is dragging. Dragging back and forth means backward and forward. So this feature will help us quickly we can minimize every open window except that one you shake. Now you see left side we have a picture is there. This is a desktop of Windows 7 and we see the different features of this Windows 7. So what is the first feature of Windows 7? It has new themes, desktop background, and screensavers. You see here, this is the desktop background. It has new themes are there, and screensavers also are there. So it has a new start button. See this, this is the new start button we have here. This new start button, and also start menu. See, this is the start menu is there here, and start button is there. We can see in the left side on the screen. And then we have this jump list is there, jump list of MS Word. What is the use of this jump list? It helps us in viewing the recently opened files. So recently opened files we can see here in this place, that is a jump list of MS Word. And here we have gadgets are there. These gadgets will help us. It will provide information, and also it will provide information and are fun to use. So gadgets, we have calendar is there, and here we have time watch is there. And then the show desktop button is there here, the show desktop button. So which will help, see here, this is a show desktop button. This, what is the use of this? It minimizes all open windows and displays the only desktop. Where is this show desktop button? Right side bottom corner. Right side bottom corner we have show desktop button. So it helps us in minimizing all open windows. Only the desktop will be opened. Next, the sticky notes. See here, this is the sticky notes. You can see here on the screen. It will help us to put reminder notes on the monitor. You see here, this we can see this notes, reminder notes on the monitor. Now the shake windows feature, it will quickly minimizes every open window except that one you shake. So like this, you see here, this is the start button. We see this start button on the left side bottom corner. We can see right side bottom corner, what we can see, show desktop button, and right side we can see this gadgets, and it is themes are there. This is themes. This is here, this is the theme. And you see top we will see this sticky notes, and left side we can see the start button and start menu, and these are known as icons. And this is the taskbar and icons. So we can view all these things on the screen, left side of the screen. So now what are the features of this Windows 7? Windows 7 is created in the year 2007. It has different features, and advanced features are there than its previous versions like Windows XP. So the main features of this Windows 7, it has the new themes are there. This is a new themes, background, desktop backgrounds, and screensavers are there. It has one more feature, is a start button, and this is start menu is there. Start button and start menu on the left side of the your desktop. And then we can see the jump list. This is the jump list where we can we can see all the recently opened files, and gadgets are there right side. We have these gadgets will provide information and are fun to use. Next we have the show desktop button. This button is there here. This button will help us to minimize all open windows and displays the desktop. And here we have sticky notes is there. This is a sticky note where we can put the reminder notes on the monitor. And shake windows feature is there one which we can quickly minimizes every open window except the one you can shake. You see here, so these are what icons, and this is the taskbar, start button, start menu, show desktop button, theme, gadgets, sticky notes, and jump list. These are the features of what it is, Windows 7. Now we will discuss about files and folders. Files and folders. See here, we can see the files and folders here. What are files and what are its features? What are folders? When saving the work in any program such as Paint or MS Word, a file is created. When we do some work on the system or any program such as Paint or MS Word or any Excel sheet or one PPT, something, when we do some work, a file is created. A file is created. A file name consists of two parts. So every file name will have two parts, the name of the file and the extension. So what are the two parts of the file? One part it is name of the file, the other part it is extension. Then different files are represented with different icons. So icons are used to represent different files. For example, the icons of Paint file looks different from that of MS Word file. See, if you observe the files on the desktop, top of the desktop will have different files will be there and different icons there. So the icon of Paint file and the icon of MS Word, both are different. And then when we double click on this, that is double clicking on these icons would open that file or folder. So how to open a file or a folder? By double clicking using your mouse. Then these files or folders are opened. So what are files? The work when we do, which is saved. When it is saved, a file is created. The file name consists of two parts. One, it is name of the file. The other one is extension. Different files are represented by different icons. So what are icons? Icons are used to represent files. For example, the icon of Paint is different from the icon of MS Word. When we double click on these icons, we can see the file or folder is opened. Now you see the folders. Folders are what? All the related files can be stored at one place called a folder. What is a folder? All the related files can be stored at one place. That place is known as a folder. A place where all the related files can be stored, that place is known as folder. And it is created to organize files on a computer. Why do we create a folder? To organize the files. To organize the files in an orderly way, arranging orderly way, we create a folder. How these folders are represented? Folders are also represented by icons. Folders are represented by icons, and when we double click on these icons, a folder is opened. So what are folders? Folders are related. All the related files can be stored at one place called a folder, and it is created to organize all the files of one folder, and it is also represented by an icon. You see, left side we have, these are files. Pollution is one file, list is one file, folders class 5 and a new folder. So these are files. Can you identify what are the differences between file and folder here in this figure? Folders are, you see here we have yellow color is there, whereas here the files we have word list is there, and it is pollution is there, different color is there. So folders easily we can represent or easily identify. Folders contains files which are organized in the orderly way. So like this we can study about the files and folders. Files and folders are represented with icons. When we double click on this icon, the folder will be opened or the file will be opened. The icons of different files and folders are different from folder to folder or file to file. Now we will discuss managing files and folders. What we are going to discuss now? Managing files and folders. See what we will discuss in this concept. Opening Windows Explorer. Windows Explorer window. Creating a new file. Creating a new folder. Renaming a file or a folder. Deleting a file or a folder. Restoring deleted files or folders. Copying a file or a folder. Moving a file or a folder. Selecting multiple files or folders. So what we will study in this concept or topic, managing files and folders. In this we'll study how to open Windows Explorer, opening Windows Explorer, Windows Explorer window, creating a new file, creating a new folder, renaming a file or folder, deleting a file or folder, restoring deleted files or folders, copying a file or a folder, moving a file or a folder, selecting multiple files or folders. Multiple means it is more than one. How to select? So these topics we'll study. Once again I'll repeat: opening Windows Explorer, Windows Explorer window, creating a new file, creating a new folder, renaming a file or a folder, deleting a file or a folder, restoring means get it back, restoring, get it back, deleted files or folders, copying a file or a folder, moving a file from one place to other place, file or a folder, selecting multiple files or folders. Now I will discuss in detail about opening Windows Explorer. See here, Windows Explorer, we have some steps are there. So to open Windows Explorer, follow these steps. 4 steps are there. So click on the start button. Click on the start button. First step it is click on the start button. Where do we find the start button? Bottom left side corner. Stick on the start button. Click on all programs. You see here, this is the second step. Click on all programs. Then a list of options appears. Click on accessories in this list. So a list of options, or we call this as a dialog box. A list of options are appeared. So in this you click on accessories. Then from the list of accessories, click on the Windows Explorer option. So when we click on accessories, we get some other options. From that options, so these are the options which we get when we click on accessories. On that you click Windows Explorer. Like this we can open Windows Explorer. I repeat once again how to open the Windows Explorer. The first step is click on start button, which is there on the left side bottom. So click on this start button, then click on all programs. Click on all programs. After that click on what accessories. When you click on all programs, a group of options will come. A list of options will appear. From that you click on what? Accessories. In that list, from the list of accessories, all these things, that is a calculator, and then what are these? All these things are Paint, Notepad, Word, all these things are there, present in the accessories. From this you select Windows Explorer. Click on Windows Explorer. Windows Explorer will be opened. So like this we will open the Windows Explorer. Now we'll discuss how to open Windows Explorer window. Windows Explorer window. So again here we have a group of steps are there. Windows Explorer window. The Windows Explorer window is divided into 2 parts, left pane and right pane. So Windows Explorer is divided into 2 parts. See here on the screen left side, parts of the Windows Explorer window. So it is divided into 2 parts. Left part is known as left pane, and right side this is known as right pane. The left pane is called the navigation pane. So this part is also known as what? Navigation pane. See here, navigation pane. Where do you find this navigation pane? Left side. It displays a list of storage media of your computer. So what we can see in the navigation pane, we can see the list of storage media in the form of folders or files, or the list of folders in that storage media we can see in the navigation pane. The right pane is called the file list pane. So right pane is also known as what? File list pane. This is the right pane and it is known as file list pane. So in that it displays the contents of the current hard disk or folder selected in the left pane. So what we can see in this, it displays the contents of the current hard disk. Hard disk will use in that hard disk what are there we can see in the left pane, that is a file first pane, or also folder selected in that left pane also we can see. Here you see libraries are there, these things are there. Here we can see music, videos, pictures, documents, all we can see. So this pane is known as right pane and it is known as file list pane. Click on the hard disk name to open its content in that right pane. So you see the hard disk name. When you click on that hard disk, then what we can see the contents present in that hard disk we can see in the right pane. So what a Windows Explorer says, the Windows Explorer window is divided into two parts. It is the Windows Explorer window. It is divided into two parts. The first part is that is left side part and right side part. That is left side part is known as left pane and this is right side is known as right pane. Left side pane is also known as navigation pane and right side pane is known as file list pane. In the navigation pane we will find what the total list of storage media of your computer or the list of folders in that storage media. So these are the things which are stored and we can see in the navigation pane. So right side what it is known as, that is file list pane, and what we can see here, we can see the folders or we can see the content which is present in the current hard disk or folder selected in that pane. So when we click on this hard disk, we can open its contents and to open the contents in the right pane. So this is known as what? Right pane and this is left pane. You see here we will find back button and this is a forward button. You will see on the top of the what it is your screen. This is a toolbar, address bar. We can see here address bar means that folder is present in which or file is present in each folder. You can see, and this is a search box. We can type on it here to find our file. And this is a file list pane. This is a status bar, navigation pane. So these are the parts of the Windows Explorer. So now we will see one more topic, that is creating a new file. How to create a new file, creating a new folder. How to create a new file, creating a new folder. So creating a new file, here we have some steps are there. So to create a new file, follow these steps. 5 steps are there. Follow these 5 steps. To create, the right click on the blank area in the file list pane. File list pane, where do you find? Right side. So this is the right side pane, and we call this as what? File list pane. On this, right click on your menu. See, right click on the blank area in the file list pane. Choose the type of file from the right click menu. So first step it is right click on the blank area. Here you right click using your mouse area in the first file list pane. Then choose the type of the file from the right click menu. So when you open like this, we'll get these files. You can see on this which one we want. You can choose it. Click on new. See here, we will find here this is opened, and here when we click on this, we'll get a new what it is, save, delete, all these things you'll find. A new file will be created. So when we click on new, see here, this is the new. When we click on this new, a new file will be created. Give a name to the file and press the enter key. So you can give a name for this file which you have created. Then you press the enter key, then it will be saved. So how to create a new file? A new file can be created by right clicking on the blank area on the in the first pane, in the file list pane. choose the type of file from the right click menu, then click on new. So this is a new, click on this new, and then a new file will be created. Give a name to the file and press the enter key. Like this we can create a new file.